Whoa. What a coincidence. We were just talking about you. You should chill with us for a while. Well, you see, we started talking about whether or not all the crazy stuff that happened here was really over, and we were consoling each other about you leaving tomorrow. Why you gotta blur that stuff out? That's embarrassing, man. To be honest, though, I did want to see you one last time, but I figured you'd be too busy. The next thing I know, you walk right in. It's like, man, I was being thoughtful for nothing. You shared a joyful moment with Ko and Daisuke. Oh yeah, at this rate, our team might actually have a shot at the summer tournament. For real? You're talking about the nationals, right? If we keep our pace up until then, that is. It's still a huge improvement. Probably thanks to all that harsh training of yours. The first years were all whining about it. Yeah, they don't take it seriously. But seeing them slack off like that, I don't understand why Ko got mad at me. I mean, I can clearly tell when someone's not being serious, and it pisses me off a lot. See? Trying hard is tough, but I don't know. I get more fun out of it than when I used to slack off. Of course, it would be even better if Satoru was sticking around. Oh well, nothing we can do about that. Time to suck it up. Satoru, I'll go over to your place sometime, so you better come back here and visit us too. Enough of this sad crap. Let's be how we normally are and send him off with a smile. So Satoru, call me if you find a cute girl that's available, okay? Oh, I thought you liked Oh, shut up, enough said. Speaking of which, what happened to that promise of yours? You're the one who said we'll have another group date. You mean you were serious? Of course. Then I got one thing to say. Stop wearing the same damn training clothes. Satoru, think you can give Daisuke a nice shirt and some pants as a farewell present?
What?
Hey, I've got more clothes than this, you know?
Huh?
Yeah, I bet they're all sportswear. They probably are. You better come visit Satoru. I can't handle the dating scene with Daisuke alone. The three of us should have a big all-group date sometime soon. You feel a close bond between Daisuke, Ko, and yourself. Well, I'm sure you've got more goodbyes to say. We can see you tomorrow anyway. Yeah, don't waste your time on us, man. Even if we're separated, we'll always be friends. Why do you always get to say the good part? What has happened to Sayoko? You should visit the place where you spend time with her. Okay, machen wir das mal. Aber warum haben wir das denn dann eigentlich überhaupt schon mal gemacht, wenn wir das jetzt nochmal machen? In Golden hatten wir ja schon mal eine Szene, wo wir irgendwie alle möglichen Leute besuchen. Warum haben wir das denn da schon gemacht? Ich habe schon wieder vergessen, warum wir da alle Leute besucht haben. Da sind wir doch noch gar nicht weggefahren. Was war denn da der Grund dafür? It's the bus stop. Where do you want to go? Amagi Inn? Okay, dann fahre ich erstmal zu Amagi Inn. The Amagi Inn. Welcome to... Huh? Satoru-kun? That's right, you're leaving tomorrow. Thanks for coming to see me before you leave. Steht ein Weihnachtsbaum links. Wir haben März.
I'm very happy.
It means a lot to me. Ah, ist doch kein Weihnachtsbaum. Sah ein bisschen so aus mit dem Text da drüber. I was thinking of spending today as just another day. Helping with the housework, taking a long bath and going to sleep. Oh, hello. So I can say goodbye without crying. Yannick! Was macht denn der Yannick hier? Ist ja verrückt. Werden ja immer mehr Leute hier heute. Achso, abklatschen mit Milky, verstehe. So I can say goodbye without crying. But I failed miserably. Bei der Textzeile muss ich immer an Resident Evil 2 denken. Das Original Resident Evil 2. Wenn man da Claire spielt, trifft man irgendwann auf den Police Chief Irons, der von der The Mayor's Daughter erzählt und meint, er sollte sie beschützen und sagt dann, but I failed miserably. Und ich habe das damals ja so oft gespielt, dass ich die Szene irgendwann in- und auswendig kannte. Und bei diesen Worten failed miserably jetzt immer sofort genau diese Betonung in genau der Stimme im Kopf habe. I kept thinking about you. And on top of that, here you are right in front of me. You're not helping at all. Or excuse me. You're so mean. That's it. I'm leaving town with you tomorrow. Oh, that seems a bit extreme. Just kidding, for now. You know, after I decided to stay here and become the manager, I realized how afraid I was. Whether I can meet all the responsibilities. Whether I'll be able to support the whole staff on my own. I never thought of things like that. But I've made my decision. Now I have to make an honest attempt at it. I'll do my best to overcome the fear. And you'll be in my heart while I do. We'll be together even when we're apart. I promise I won't turn away from my problems and fears. I'm going to meet every challenge head on, no matter how hard it seems. Remember what Amino Sagiri said? Who was that again? Ach, der. If mankind's so wishes. Der hat doch so gesprochen wie Zero in Zero Escape 1. If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time. That's not what I wish for. I'll face myself, no matter what happens.
Thank you.
You'll forever be my precious friend. You feel a solid bond between you and Yukiko. Between you and Kiko. Well, I should get back to work.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you tomorrow. Mia. Katze lässt sich nicht überreden, so komm. Ja, jetzt gehe ich gehe jetzt zu Sayoko. Inaba Municipal Hospital. You overhear two nurses talking. Have you heard about Uehara-san? They seem to be talking about Sayoko. She joined some volunteer organization and went to Africa. Okay. Africa? I never thought she'd be the kind of person who would go there. Well, she seemed to be taking her job really seriously towards the end of her time here. She even studied during break. Do you remember when we were talking about the rumors of the Midnight Channel? She wasn't interested at all. Oh, I remember those rumors. Not that I know where they started. But yeah, now that you mention it, Uehara-san was never around when we were chatting about them. She was studying some foreign language, wasn't she? She was trying to learn English and some African languages. She read a lot of medical books too. I see, but why Africa? Why did she join a volunteer organization? What's the point? I'd rather marry a guy, raise kids, and be an ordinary housewife. That's what I used to think too, but watching Uehara-san kinda made me feel different about it. She did seem to have a boyfriend though, a very young one too. Oh, it must have been that kid who was working here part-time. Nein. I don't know the details, but he seemed to really mean something to her. She once told me that she was trying to do her best to live up to him. Do her best, huh? I feel I have to try harder too. Yeah, I'm starting to see where she was coming from. Let's get back to work and do our best. It seems that Sayoko is working hard in a foreign country. Even though Sayoko is gone, her life here has changed people for the better. You feel a close bond between Sayoko and yourself. You decided to go back to the town. Gucken wir mal, ob Teddy in Jeunesse ist. Und Yosuke. Ja, da steht's ja schon. Kann ich ja auch irgendwo nochmal speichern? Das war nicht mal wegen dem Ort speziell, einfach wegen der Entfernung. Es hätte auch irgendein anderer Ort einfach weit weg von Japan sein können. Kann ich nicht irgendwo speichern? Ich habe jetzt irgendwo einen Speicherdings gesehen, der sonst immer da ist. Ja. Go to the food court. Yes.
Yo!
Satoru. Sensei, I'm super duper happy that you came to see me. Going around saying goodbye, huh? What do you think of the sleepy, peaceful version of Inaba? It must seem weird to you. Huh, wonder why it began just as you arrived here. I remember that first time, Sensei and Yosuke braving the TV world alone. Boy, I feel so nostalgic. Yeah, ever since then, it was just one surprise after another. I can't imagine how it's gonna be like living here without you. A quiet, peaceful town with no need to use our personas anymore. I can't imagine it either. That's right, we were right in the middle of the case when you came over to this side. A lot of stuff has happened. Facing my true self, and you and me got into a fight too. Yosuke, did you smack Sensei? Oh, how reckless. Of course, Moron, best friends gotta fight sometimes to be best friends. Why didn't you say so earlier? Sensei, bring it on, let's fight. Nee, bitte nicht. Don't hurt him, man. He's gotta get on the train tomorrow. Sensei, you're really leaving, huh? I'm glad I met you and Yosuke. You two completely changed my life. And Nana-chan, Yuki-chan, and the others too. They all helped me. They gave life to me. Life? Come on, man. You were the one who wanted to change. That's why you tried so hard to make it happen. Thank you so much, Sensei and Yosuke. I love you. Love is kinda strong. I'll take off my outfit if you want. Let's not. You feel a solid bond between you, Yosuke, and Teddy. Teddy is so ein Irrer. By the way, is it okay for you to chill here? Don't you have somewhere to go? Like meeting someone? You want Teddy to go with you? No, I think Teddy has to work. Ayane. Bandroom. Oh, stimmt. Da hätte ich ja ruhig mal reingucken können. Die Kamera ist schon wieder eingefroren. So. Hier hoch. Bitte, 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 bitte. Nee, Moment, wo war das? Da haben es mir doch gerade gesagt. War das hier ein Practice Building? Oh Gott. Ich glaube... Da. Ongaku Shitsu, da steht's ja. You hear a trombone being played. Enter. Yes. Yasogami High Music Room. Ayane is playing, her trombone.
Oh, Senpai.
Can you hold on for a second? This place is a mess. The band met to practice for the performance at the entrance ceremony coming up. I decided not to call you, Satoru-senpai. Why do you do that? Because you're leaving tomorrow. I didn't want to bother you if you were busy packing. But besides, I might have cried if I saw you there. But anyway, isn't it great that all the fog is gone? I was worried that you'd leave with a bad impression of the town, since it's been so foggy ever since you got here. I'm happy that it's bright and sunny on your last day. Hopefully it won't be all foggy tomorrow. Just kidding. I've got something I want to tell you, Senpai. Huh? After I graduate, I'm thinking about doing a study abroad program in music. The more I practice, the more fascinated with music I get. I was always trying to play better than I played before, but that's not what music is about. It's about how you express it. So I try to express myself through music, but you know what I realized? I had no feelings to put into it. I couldn't stand it, but I meant it when I handed you that ticket, so I tried to face it head on. And I practiced a lot. Then I started to understand that every day is a fight against yourself. People fight against the person we were yesterday to become a better person today. Ever since I realized that, I figured I'd be playing music for the rest of my life. Senpai, I'll probably be halfway around the world 2 years from now.
Ach, wirklich?
I won't cry when you leave. It'll be like practicing for when I say goodbye to this place. We'll be separated, but... Senpai, you'll always be someone special to me. My parents gave me the blessing when I told them I wanted to study abroad. They said I've been stubborn ever since I was born, and that nothing they could say would change my mind anyway. And here I was thinking I had no personality. I guess it's true that your parents know you best. Senpai, I wish you the best of luck over there. Please come see me and wish me luck when it's my turn to leave.
Ayane said her goodbye to you with a quiver in her voice. You feel a close bond between Ayane and yourself.
Goodbye, Senpai.
You have not spoken to everyone yet. Oh, you should say hello to Dojima and Nanako. Ist es schon soweit? Auf Wiedersehen, liebe Stadt. Wir sind ja hier.
Hey.
Satoru, how are the goodbyes coming along? Did you see all your friends? Moment mal. War das jetzt schon? Ist natürlich blöd, dass Milky jetzt nicht da ist. Nicht, dass ich jetzt hier verkacke. You feel like there's no... you should say hello. Okay, jetzt war das offenbar noch nicht. Irgendwann musste man hierhin zurück. So. Und dann kam was. Deswegen ärgere ich mich auch schon die ganze Zeit, dass es hier nirgendwo einen Speicherpunkt gibt, dass ich vielleicht halt mal speichern könnte, damit ich es nicht aus Versehen verpasse. Ja, okay. Nein.
Hey.
Most of them. See, did they all cry? Let me see your face. You look a lot more mature now. We've only been together for about a year, but kids grow up surprisingly fast. Nanako, do you remember what we promised?
Take care of yourself, big bro. Don't get sick.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Don't look so sad, Nanako. We're all family, remember? It doesn't matter if we're apart. We can go see him when I get a vacation. Wann soll das denn bitte sein? Then we can talk about everything that's happened since we last saw each other, right?
Yeah.
Big bro.
Will you remember me?
Yeah, of course.
It's a promise.
Und hallo, Christian. Come on, don't cry.
I'm not crying.
Oh well, I guess all kids end up being pushed around by their parents. Same goes for you, Satoru. Satoru, it wasn't all that long, all things considered, but I did enjoy your time here with us. I really do think of you as a part of my family. I'm surprised my sister's kid would turn out to be such an upstanding young man. Give Nanako a call sometime when you have a spare moment, and you're welcome to come visit us anytime. I'll leave your room just like it is. Okay, nächstes Wochenende. This is your second home, you know. You feel a solid bond between Dojima, Nanako, and yourself.
When I grow up, I want to marry you, big bro.
You're a stud, Satoru. Sure, Nanako, if he's still available by the time you're an adult. Yeah, maybe not. But that will be a long time, won't it, Satoru? Right? Dojima smiled, but he's looking straight into your eyes and doesn't seem to be joking. By the way, have you said goodbye to everyone yet? You still have a lot of time today. Why don't you go around Inaba and see everyone who'll miss you? Besides, I don't think you've really had the whole peaceful small town experience while you were here.
Now that I think about it, that case began shortly after you arrived, and it finally ended a few months ago. Basically, it all happened while you were here in Inaba. I guess it was just a quirk of fate. Anyway, you should get going. We'll be going home too. Fla 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 fla. You have said goodbye to all the people you have formed close bonds with. You should return to your house to prepare for tomorrow. No. I will not. I'll just run left and right here forever. Nee. Dann muss es doch jetzt sein. Might as well stop by the food court one last time. Enter. Oh. The usual food court. This is where you had spent so many afternoons, going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh? What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, so you guys came here too! It's our very own special headquarters. There's so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless. So I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Of course.
Will you shut up about your steaks?
So you will pay for everything. You reminisced with the others.
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
Was steht da eigentlich alles an Essen auf dem Tisch?
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monsters say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you? Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
You are the only exception. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. And the same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
The sender is listed as Adachi?
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue.
I am indeed, yes.
I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
The letter from Adachi ends there.
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Moment mal. Ja? Ich höre die ganze Zeit Katzengekratze.
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
Hab ich mir wohl nur eingebildet. The power to enter TVs where everything about this case started. You'll learn about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you the rumor. But Adachi and Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. Puh, ja, wer so gut ist, sich daran noch zu erinnern, hat ein echt gutes Gedächtnis. There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts.
Milky weiß es. Ob Dave es weiß?
Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
I will.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Darf ich jetzt mal endlich speichern? Kann man in dem Dungeon wenigstens speichern? Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to town was... In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth.
Tja. Wie mache ich denn das jetzt? Ich weiß ja, aber wie? Oh, Speicherpunkt. Ja. Und wie? Mache ich das jetzt? Kann ich da einfach hinlaufen? Weil vorhin konnte ich da nicht hin. Ich kann da immer noch nicht hin. Okay, gut. Das war's für heute. Spiel vorbei. Was wollen die denn jetzt von mir? Hm. Hm? Müssen mal gucken, was Umineko auf YouTube bei mir ist. Vor allem ist das jetzt, glaube ich, ein Drama in nochmal 81 Akten, weil ich keine Ahnung habe, wie ich das Trigger, von dem ich eigentlich längst weiß, wo ich hin müsste. Ja, ich weiß, dass der No Need to Be Here ist. Ich weiß ja, wo ich hin soll, aber es lässt mich nicht. Tja, und jetzt? Jetzt können wir uns die Musik anhören. Are you behind all this? Does she give me the power? Hey, enough is enough. Even someone like me has the limits, you know? She doesn't seem to know anything. Okay, toll. Jetzt habe ich eine Frau am Straßenrand mit seltsamen Fragen belästigt. What's up? Are you behind all this? Behind all this? What do you mean? Did you give me the power? Power? Is this some sort of quiz? I don't get it. Look for the Nanako und Dojima. Was weiß ich denn, wo die sind? Ich war doch gerade fast überall gewesen, oder nicht? Oh. Did you already
meet all your friends?
I want to talk to you.
What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started.
Laberst einfach Leute über Stress an. Warst du es? Steckst du dahinter?
Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, Big Bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
The weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remembered the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird, but after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
I looked sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
It might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
I understand.
Okay.
The first place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. Also. Oh, wird schon richtig dunkel hier. Wieso kann ich denn da jetzt immer noch nicht hingehen? Was soll denn das? The gas station attendant? I've only seen an older man and an older woman working there. Uh-oh. Oh, what's up? Oh. Ja, und nun? Oh, mussten die denn wieder so eine Investigation-Sache einbauen? Der größte Spaß des ganzen Spiels. Und jetzt? Das klang noch im Spiel gerade so, als sollte ich da hingehen jetzt. Offenbar nicht.
I don't know what you're up. There's some dark...
Maybe something there if I could fucking investigate it. Jetzt kann ich da rein.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied? What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Ja. Die ist etwas anders in Persona 5.
Wow. That's a lot.
Was ist denn das jetzt? Warum fliegen da... Was soll das sein?
Ah, this is a surprise.
I accidentally shattered all my glasses. And now they're flying about.
These are shards of power.
Oh, doch nicht.
Allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors.
Okay.
Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Oh, ich fand die japanische von Igo irgendwie lustig. Obtained Orb of Sight.
Hey, I remembered something about myself.
Again?
I was born a long, long time ago.
Mhm.
I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds to protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed. People stopped wishing for truth in life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence. Much larger than myself. I was left behind, with no power or memories. I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice.
Ah, sie musste auch nochmal was sagen.
At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
It began raining. Uh-huh. Hi there. Do you need something?